Democrats plan to introduce a resolution disapproving of the declaration that would likely lead to the president's first ever veto.
And some experts tell us it's hard to know how this is going to play out. The president's national emergency declaration has led to some legal questions.
We reached out today to a UT law professor to see if it's even possible to reverse an executive order. KXAN's Steffi Lee found out there is a way that constituents can have a say.
President Trump's declaration of a national emergency leading to an outcry by these Texans.
We're declaring it for virtual invasion purposes, drugs, traffickers, and gangs.
Steve Vladek, a professor at the University of Texas School of Law, has studied the National Emergencies Act extensively.
What might have been a good idea at the time the statute was enacted, today is really a very open-ended delegation of a lot of extraordinary power to the president.
He says things aren't the same as it used to be when Congress passed the law 4 decades ago.
Once Congress delegates power to the president, it is very, very hard to pull it back.
But he has a few ideas on how Congress can rein in control.
One of the things Congress might consider is a sunset, where if a president declares a national emergency, it automatically expires within 30 or 60 days unless Congress approves and passes legislation to sustain the national emergency.
Vladek says that would give constituents and the leaders they elect more of a voice in the process.
It's not just the president asserting there's a national emergency, it's the people's elected representatives in the House of Representatives and the Senate agreeing with that claim and not just allowing that claim to go unchallenged.
Steffi Lee, KXAN News.
Professor Vladek says that Congress could overturn the president's national emergency declaration, but it would take a veto-proof 2/3 majority vote in both the House and the Senate. Vladek says that given the politics of the moment, that's just not realistic.